Yo guys, it's Sam. I hope all of you are doing super great. Today we got a new iOS 12 update. It's iOS 12.1.2 and it weighs in at just about 100 megabytes here on my iPhone at XS. If you're excited for this update, always helps me out if you drop a like down below. And of course, subscribe so you do not miss out on any future Apple news. But let's go ahead and jump in. Now what's really interesting about this update is that it's only available for iPhones on iOS 12. As you can see here, all the new ones, all the old iPhones capable of running iOS 12 as well, but no iPads and no iPod Touch will be receiving this update. And that's because all the bug fixes are centered around the iPhone, but specifically the newest iPhones. So iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max. And if we actually go ahead and jump into the changelog right here, it's super interesting because the only changes are for the newest iPhones. So I'm not exactly sure why Apple released this for all iOS devices when it only affects the newest iPhones. So anyway, iOS 12.1.2 is a small update. It doesn't add a ton of new features, but it does fix some bugs with eSIM activation for the newest iPhones and also addresses an issue that could affect cellular connectivity in Turkey. Now, I've seen a lot of issues with cellular connectivity on the XS specifically. Apple said they fixed it in a previous iOS update, but I've still seen it popping up a lot. And it's not only been from users in Turkey. So hopefully that fixes the issues once and for all for everyone. It's just interesting that there was random cellular connectivity issues in Turkey and not everywhere else. No idea how a bug like that would even pop up. Also, eSIM activation is cool. You no longer need a physical SIM inside of your iPhone. With iOS 12.1 is when the functionality was introduced. You can go completely SIM free and use the embedded eSIM if you have an iPhone XR, XS, or XS Max. So Apple also says that activation issues with that should be solved. You can view that settings panel over in Cellular. You can now hit Add Cellular Plan, and then you can scan a QR code or also enter the activation details from your carrier manually. So if you had issues with this, whether you're on Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, I believe AT&T was the third one to add eSIM support, try it again. It should hopefully work in iOS 12.1.2. Now, there could be some other smaller hidden changes in this update for iPhone users in China. If you managed to catch my video just a couple days back, Apple's in a pretty brutal patent infringement case right now with Qualcomm, and apparently Apple has infringed on some of Qualcomm's patents. So in a new iOS update for users in China, Apple's going to adjust some things with how smartphone apps are interacted with and how photos are adjusted. Apparently those are the two patents that they infringed upon. I looked around. I honestly didn't notice anything in the US here, like any changes or noticeable things where it's like, oh yeah, that was from a patent, and they changed it. It looks pretty much identical. The only changes that I guess are for sure here are the ones for eSIM activation and also cellular connectivity in Turkey. Also, this is super random, but I was browsing Amazon today and found a really great deal for the 11-inch iPad Pro. You get $40 off, I think today only, which doesn't sound like that much. It really isn't that much off of this iPad, but I never see discounts on brand new Apple products, so I just wanted to share that with you. If you use my Amazon affiliate link for the new iPad down below, I do get a small commission, so I'd really appreciate it. But found a cool deal. Wanted to share it with you all in case you're interested. All right, so that is iOS 12.1.2. That is everything we know as of right now. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below, and of course, hit subscribe for more in the future. For now, I've been Sam. I hope all of you are doing great, and I'll talk to you in my next video.